students, today we will start a new topic, that is nested for next. So what is nested? You have already learned about for next loop, then you have learned about for next with step. Now we will learn the next topic, that is the nested for next. So how a nested for next work? The use of for next statement within another for next statement is known as nested for next statement. The for next statement which lies outside or encloses the second for next statement is called the outer loop, and the one which lies inside the inner loop is called the inner loop. Okay, so let us see one example. See this flow chart. First we are starting the program, then it is written for j equals to 1 to 10. So this is the outer loop. Okay, j equals to 1 to 10, this is the outer loop, and for I equals to 1 to 20, this is the inner loop. Okay, outer loop, and this is the inner loop. Now you can see the outer loop is running from 1 to 10, that means it will run 10 times, and the inner loop will run 20 times. Next the statement is print I, then next I, then it is asking print j, then next j. That means first it will enter the loop j equals to 1 to 10, then it will enter the loop for I equals to 1 to 10. You can see the j value is 1 now, and now the value of I will change after printing I. So it will print 1, then it will go to next I, that means it will become 2. So it will print again 2, then it will print again, come next I 3, it will print 3. Like this it will print the value of I from 1 to 20, then it will go to the next loop, that outer loop, and it will print j. The value of j is 1, so it will print 1, and it will go back and it will print next, and it will go to next j. So the value of j becomes 2. Again it will come to for inner loop, that is for I equals to 1 to 20. So here again print I. So first it will print 1, after that again it will go next I, it will become 2. Like this it will print 1 to 20, the numbers from 1 to 20, then it will again go to j. Now value of j is 2, so after that it will print 2. So you can understand that this will happen 10 times. Okay, now to concept the clear, I have few more programs that will clear a concept. So let's move on to that programs. Okay, now see this first program. In this program you can see, first I have written clear screen, then I have written for I equals to 1 to 3. So this is the outer loop, this is the outer loop. Then I have written for j equals to 1 to 2, that is the inner loop. Now then I have written print I, then semicolon, then I have given a space, then I have written print j. Now in this case what will happen, that first it will come to I, for because it is the first outer loop is I equals to 1 2 3. So the value of I is now 1. Then it will come to j, the value of j is now 1. So first it will print, see the output screen, it is already there. First it will print 1, the value of j is also 1, so it will print 1. Now next j, that means the value of j will change, but the value of I, that will not change. Why? First the statements written within the inner loop, that will work, then after that the outer loop will work. Okay, so now the value of j is changed to 2, so it will print again print I, the value of I is 1 and j value is changed, so it will print 2. So see, it is printing 1 and 2. Next what is happening, it will come and see next j, so next j becomes 3. But here in this statement, see here, for j equals to 1 to 2, that means it will run only 2 times. So now it will go back to the outer loop. See, so in the outer loop again I am telling next I. So next I means the value of I will change, it will become 2. Again it will come back to this inner loop. So now again the value of j is 1, so it will print I, that is 2, and j equals to 1. So see, in the next case it is printing 2 comma 1. Then again the value of j is changed, it becomes 2, so again it is printing 2 comma 2. Why? The value of I is already 2 and the value of j is changing now, so it is printing 2 comma 2. For the next scenario, again the value of, now it will come back to the outer loop, the value of I will change, it will become 3, but the value of j, it will remain same, so it will print I comma j, that is the value of I is 3 and the first j value is 1, so 3 1. Then again it will print, the value of I is not changing but the value of j is increasing, so it will print 3 2. So to concept the clear one more time, I have few more examples with me, just be with the video. Now see the next program. In this program, what is happening, that I want to print the stars. Okay, I want to print the stars in each and every line. Now you can see here my stars are printed one after another. See, 5 stars are printed, then again next line, then 5 stars are printed, then again next line 5 stars are printed. Now how to run this program? Now one more thing, before moving on to that, let us see this scenario. Here you can see the same program, but it is running 3 times, means the value of I is from 1 to 3, j is from 1 to 3, but the stars are printing in the in the other lines, means it in the new line. Okay, so why it is happening? So see here, the case is the scenario is that first I am running the program from, and I am taking telling clear screen, then I am taking the value of I equals to 1, so the value of y is 1 and it will run 3 times. Why? I equals to 1 to 3. Now moving on to the inner loop, the value of j is 1 2 3, that means it will run 3 times, that means the stars should be printed 3 times, but the stars are printed in the next lines. So see, first when the value of j is 1, first star is printed, then when the value of j is 2, means see next j, then it is next j, that means the value of j is now 2, so next star is printed, again the value of j is increasing, it becomes 3, so again another star is printed. So see, now it will come to print statement. Now in this print statement I am telling that nothing is there, just go to new line and give a space. So see, the next line, it is nothing is printed, a blank space is there, then again the value of I will increase, it will become 2 now, so again it will move on to the inner loop, the value of j is again 1, so it will print star once, then twice, then thrice, then the value of I will again increase, it will become 3, so now again it will move on to the inner loop, the value of j will increase 1 to 3 and 3 times star is printed. Now you can see here the stars are printed in a new line. So why it is so? The thing is, I have not given any semicolon. If I put a semicolon here, what will happen, that in this case the stars will be printed in a single line, means it will keep the continuity. So if I don't give any semicolon, it will not keep the continuity and it will print in the next line. So whenever it is asked to print any pattern, what will happen, that you should know, you should always see that if you have given the semicolons in the proper place or not. So moving on to the previous program, you will see the same thing, that what I have done, I have it is running from 1 to 5 and just I have given the semicolon. So see, the stars are printed in a single line, after that it comes to the new line, see it is coming to the new line, again the value of I is changing, then again the stars are printed, that means when the value of j is from 1 to 5, the stars are printing in a single line 5 times, then it comes to the new line. In this case, see, I have written print space, so again like this it is happening. So the 5 stars are printed 5 times and I is running from 1 to 5, so 25 stars are printed. Okay, see the row, 5 rows and 5 columns. Okay, the j is representing the rows and I is representing the columns, that means 5 columns and 5 rows are there. Okay, now moving on to the next example. Say you are asked to print a pattern. Okay, first the 5 stars will be printed, then the 4 stars will be printed, then the 3 stars will be printed, then the 2 stars, and then the 1 star. So in this case, what will you do? Okay, so let's see the program. Here you can see, first I am starting with the clear screen, then I have written for I equals to 1 to 5. So this one is easy because you already know how it is running. But see the second case, see the second for loop, inner loop. See, the j is starting from 5 and it is running till I. That means each and every time when the value of I is changing, the inner loop is also changing, and it is going in the opposite direction. That means it is decreasing each and every time. It is starting from 5 and it is decreasing 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. So for first case, the value of I is how much? The value of I is 1. Now it is coming to the inner loop, that means j equals to 5 now. Now it is printing 1 star, then it is saying next j. So the value of j from 5, it is decreasing by step minus 1. Okay, so only one step it will decrease and the value of j will become 4. Okay, so now the value of j is 4 and the I remains same. Okay, now again the star is printed. Now next j, again the value of j is decreasing, it is becoming 3. Why? It will run till how many times? Till I equals to, what is the value of I? The value of I is 1. So it will run till 1. Okay, means the j value will, when it will become 0, it will not run. It will run till the value of j is 1. So how many times the stars will be printed? See, when the value of j is 5, 1 star is printed. When the value of j is 4, again another star is printed, so 2. When the value of j is 3, another star is printed, so 3 stars. When the value of j is 2, another star is printed, so 4 stars. When the value of j is 1, another star is printed. That means 5 stars are printed. Now see the second scenario. What is happening, that moving on to the next line, it is printing a blank space. Then it is saying next I. That means the value of I is changing. It is becoming now 2. Why? It is increasing. So the I value is 2 and the j value is starting from the 5. So it will print 1 star. Then the value of j will decrease. Step minus 1. I value remains same but j value becomes 4. Okay. Then again it will decrease one more time after printing 1 star. After printing 1 star, the value of j becomes 3. So again 1 star is printed. Then after this, the value of j becomes 2. Then again 1 star is printed. Now see, the value of I is 2. That means the loop will run till 2. Means 5 to 2. Why? It is saying, in the inner loop you can see the code for j equals to 5 to I. That means whatever is the value of I, till that only the program will run. So you can see here the value of I is 2. That means it will run till 2. Okay, so 4 stars are printed. So see, in this second line 4 stars are printed. Likewise, this loop will run again and again. So again if runs, what happens? Next I, that means the value of I is increasing to 3. So in the inner loop, j will run from 5 to 3. So if it runs from 5 to 3, what happens? Only 3 stars are printed. So likewise, this pattern is printed. Now, if you don't understand this concept, you can ask me tomorrow. Tomorrow you are having your class, computer class. So that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.